Hello guys and welcome to my new video. This one is about holding grudges and why is it not really good for you. Now in some of my jobs I encountered people that were holding grudges against some other people. Sometimes it was me. I did not like that my solution to the project was rejected and that my colleagues were against me and that an inferior solution was agreed. So I would hold grudges against my colleagues, bosses, etc. Sometimes for short periods, sometimes for longer. I was like, why did you do to me? Inside my head, obviously. I never tried to be like trying to say it in their face. But yeah, it was sometimes very bad feeling that I had in my head because of that. But when I became a lead, some situations reversed. Some people started to hold grudges against me. I had a young developer working for me who was convinced that dependency injection was useless. It was almost impossible to convince him otherwise. So every time I did a peer review and pointed out and showed him how much better it would be with the dependency injection, we went into a fight. Not a good way to grow. And then there was another guy who wanted to introduce a new technology into a really messy legacy code. I'm not saying it was bad technology, it was really good thing, and I use it in new projects. But the integration with legacy code would be painful and support would be even more problematic because not many people knew about that technology. So even after explanation, involvement of whole team, he went over and complained to my boss. The grudge lasted a very, very long time. And it was not very useful for anyone involved. Not for him, not for me, not for the team. So why is it bad? It's bad for you. It's really bad for you. You're just thinking about the injustice, how bad it is, how are the other people horrible. You might start even to hate them, maybe. That feeling in your head. He's doing something bad, but he will immediately reject me because he's the bad guy. He's not good for me. He put me into a box and now I will never get out of the box. So this will stunt your development as you are not focusing on the development yourself, but on some hurt that is in the past. You will most likely ignore the lessons in your so-called failure because it was somebody else's fault. It is bad for your team. So your teammates might support you, like, yeah, I know, yeah, it might have been better, but. But if you have always a bad attitude, and they will not like you very much. It's not just fun to listen all about the injustices all the time. And it's bad for your boss in the end. You will probably hate your boss for not siding with you on your excellent solution. So expect the worst and don't trust him or her. You might stop putting your ideas forward and therefore your performance might drop. At least in your boss's eyes. And it is really, really bad. So what should you do instead? You need to just get over it as quickly as possible. You need to be like a Teflon pan. Like, you're throwing something at me? Nah, don't care. You need to look at the situation and learn from it. You need to get better at arguing or get more perspectives on your code. Like if you think like your solution is best from the coding perspective, but it sucks from the testing, support, learning curve, etc., then it might be rejected because of that. And it might be like the best code ever. So get more perspective on your code, and especially if you are a senior guy, this is almost expected for you to look at from the different perspective. You're not just sitting at your desk coding and that's it, done. Or learn, better techniques of how to handle this. But don't look at yourself as a failure or look at the others as being the issue. It just happened. Basically, somebody decided, the team decided, or your boss decided, that's it, done. Done, move on to the next. And to get it out of your head, like really, really here, like get it out of here. What worked for me was finding a hobby that requires like really focus and is physically exhausting. That helps a lot. So for me, I do bodybuilding in the gym. So that's really, really exhausting physically. That will put your brain to some other use. Your whole body will be put to a different use. And I ride a motorbike, which requires a lot of focus. Otherwise, funny things happen. Bones cracked. Yes, that happened. So so that will also clear out your mind. You will forget about the grudge in a short period of time. For you, the hobbies might be different, but definitely for me, what didn't work was video games. That doesn't help much. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let me know if you hold some grudges, you got over it, how did you get over them? Thank you very much.